go. We are live. Hi, everybody. Here we go. This is Saturday. Woohoo! It's Saturday night. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we use heat guns and hot glue guns and needles and scissors and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we like to interact with the people in the chat room all night long. So, with that being said, let me see if I can find me. I've been watching the weather. The weather is scary going across the United States. Whole slew of people with tornado warnings and bad weather. So, hi Sharon, hi Candy, hi girls. Come on in. Sit down a spell. Kick your shoes off. Prop your feet up. So, I've decided I needed another new book. I did. I decided I needed another new book. So, I'm going to try to make a doll book, a little doll book. And I'm going to use my dress book. And I'm going to put these dolls in the book because they're dolls. They look cute. So, what you all been doing? Candy, are you getting any bad weather? Just relaxing. Well, that's good. I've kind of been relaxing. I haven't done a whole lot today. So anyway, this is a dress book. It's a coloring book, but I've been zentangling a little bit some of the dresses, and let's see if I have it in this book or the other book. I think they're in another book. I'll get that out. I've got more than one dress book. So, but anyway, this is going to be the size of my dress book. It's just a 12 by 12. I folded it in half, and then I'm going to somehow, I might have to cut off the sides, and I'm going to put these girls in this book. I think that most of them will fit in a 6-inch wide, and I think the tallness will be fine too because it just fits. So that's what I'm going to do. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Angie. And how do you do? Come on in. Joe's in the house.
Hello, girls. I just got here.
Better late than never.
Better late than never, Sharon. Bung. Bart, you've been, I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, she's been in the balcony.
In the balcony?
I think.
She's been lurking.
She's been around.
She's got a good soft seat. She's in the balcony. She ain't lurking.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got a recliner up there.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I hope none of the girls are all around the areas right now getting that bad storm and the hurricane. The tornadoes, yeah.
And thunderstorms, bad weather, high winds.
Yeah. Going all the way up to 95 and over to Tennessee.
It's a big thing going on.
Hi, Jazzy. How you? Bad weather
there's
here.
Jassy. Hi, Jassy.
Yeah. Well, I hope it blows over, darling. Ain't nothing worse than the thunderstorms. Gets me on edge. Angela Rose, design. Hello, hello. The angel. Angie Brown. Who knows? He's doing real
Come
good.
on in. Come
Come
on
on.
in.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't started dinner yet, but y'all welcome. I gave it about
You here?
it'd be
Y'all
about
welcome you here.
45 minutes. Yeah, she don't. We don't eat them TV dinners.
We might try them once,
I
but
have to
that's
cook.
about it.
Yeah, only if I'm feeling bad, I'll make a TV dinner. But now I had chicken pot pies. I've had some good chicken pot pies.
Not as good as mine.
When was the last time you made one?
I know it's been a while.
Yeah,
A long
long
while.
time.
So, these girls, I'm a looking. The winds are up to 60 gusts.
And more.
That's serious.
Look at that dress. She's got her dress on. Didn't blow away.
She's in the wind.
Sheer dress. That's beautiful. That's an evening nightgown.
So, I'm thumbing through here, picking out some of the ones I want.
Hello, hello. Back to you. Hope everything's okay with you guys too. Yeah.
So let's see how many we got. It didn't have to be a
Alabama and
big, thick book, but it can be. There's two,
lot of bad weather out there.
three,
I just hope it just goes
four,
straight up.
4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. There's going to be 8. So all I have to do is figure out how I want to put them in there. It's got to be 6 inches wide. So they're all going to be a little different because the heads aren't exactly centered. So, hi Cindy, Angie, Jassy, Vanessa, Brenda. How do you do, everybody? Sharon, Candy. Hope everybody's doing okay and out of the harm's way of the big storms going through the United States. It's going right up the middle.
Right up the middle. So,
it started out in Texas, and it's coming across eastward, northeast.
Couple more hours, it'll be West Virginia.
Yep. It's it's moving fast as a northeast. It's slowly going this way and up, but it's slow going this way. So it's taking its time, and it's hovering over a lot of people, and a lot of towns and a lot of cities are in uh, tornado warnings, meaning take shelter. So if you see any high winds, and you go look at the news and see if you're in a big storm, if you're in the middle of a big thunderstorm, you might have tornado warning. So please go to a safe room in your home, an inner room, in the middle of the house, in the basement. Low is the way to go. So anyway, let's see what I'm going to do here. Hey Joe, I wonder if he's gone out and gotten the mail. We might be needing some mail today. So, hi Goldie, come on in. Come on in. I am. I've been in here for a while, and all I've done is make a mess today. So I am totally uncoordinated, completely uncoordinated today. I don't know what to say. Uncoordinated. I think that this stands. Hey,
I'll be back in about
go and see, run and see if there's any mail.
yeah, you need anything?
Mail.
Mail? Okay.
What are you gonna do if that played food?
Well, I was gonna give it to her, but I seen the other ones slid in.
That's up yesterday's or the other day.
This ain't.
No, that one.
Oh,
That's not today's.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's feeding the dogs. So, what we can do is, I just happen to have a yard, I got some yardage here. So, if this page is about 9 inches, let's go to the one, and it's really the two. So, it's 8.5. So, what we can do is fold this in the middle like this. In the middle will should be 5. By George, it is. It's 5. So five's in the middle. So if 5 is in the middle of our page, and we want to cut off equal amounts on each side, and we want it to be 6 inches long, so we could go 1, 2, 3, cut it off at the 2 on this side, and then 5 is the middle, 1, 2, 3 on this side, and 8 is the 3 on that. So from here to here should be 6. But then, but then, I think I want to put a little bit more on this side so that I can make it for the spine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this side a little bit, ½ inch bigger. So we're going to cut this side that much and this side that much. And the girl is in the middle. So let's measure this again. Let's just measure this again. So we're going with 1 inch to almost 8. It'll be here and there. But so what I want to do is I want to cut this part down here off so that I can make a spine. And then I'll cut this clean over here. And I'm wondering if I have to do each one individually to make it work. So let's just give it an old Girl Scout try. Is that how that works? A Girl Scout try. Oh, look, he must have ran fast, guys. He ran.
I got pretty.
You got a pretty good running exercise there, Joe. So I'm going to cut it off a ½ inch over here. So he's fussing with the mail, guys. He's fussing with it. He's trying to see who's it from before he gives it to me.
No, I know who it's from.
Yeah?
I was just trying to get it to come apart before. Oh my God! I just won a car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure they would
King
love
of
to.
all.
You probably have. Look at this.
It's just got a pretty thing.
Look, he tore it open. He did it open. We should have done it with us.
I didn't do that.
It says lift here, and lift here.
Oh, I didn't open it. I didn't look.
Let's open them all up.
Open them all
This
up.
one's got 3. Oh, it's like a slot machine. You've got red, blue, yellow, and then we pull the handle down again, and then it's got silver, silver, silver. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And then it's got yellow, yellow, blue.
Hey, one time girls a while back, and I'm talking about 20 years ago, thereabouts, when they started all that financial situations with these cars, they put in all these little things just like that, pull back, and said that if you had a car number such and such, the key is going to be that will fit the car, and you would take and get the key They had you all hyped up, and you went to the car lot, stuck it in, and I knew a friend that had the key that fit the car, and he started it up and took off on it because he said he was going to keep it. And
You had to turn it back in.
yeah, oh, they threw the fit on him. They threw the fit and said, "Hey, we got to have that key back because that was a mistake." Ringer. So anyway, that was the story over there. That was I'll never forget.
It was a mistake.
Yeah, we was in high school. Yeah. You can't. You're not old enough.
He jiggled it till it
Yeah.
till it worked, huh?
He could probably. Knowing him, he could probably fix it for it to work. Yeah.
Jiggle it.
Jiggle it.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wing it. These girls are, uh, yeah. I'm just gonna wing it.
Well,
all right. Where you going?
I'm going to Ollie's. I'm going to Dollar Tree to get some uh, cleaning utensils. They're cleaning things.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to the Dollar Tree.
Little,
hey, you guys want anything from the Dollar Tree?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some of that good smelly stuff you put in the wash machine. I'm out.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'll be back.
Wait, there's a 10-second lag. You gotta wait 10 seconds to see if anybody says anything.
There's
Goldie said her daddy just went to the Dollar Tree too. Did he bring you home anything, Goldie?
Hi, Goldie. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I waited a few more minutes.
Jennifer needs Scotch tape.
Oh, that's got. They got.
And Brenda wants a sticker.
Brenda wants a sticker. What kind of sticker you want, Brenda?
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, okay. Green one. Something with the greenie on it.
I'm sure they've got all kinds of St. Patrick's Day stuff out. It's the 17th.
Hey. All right. I can't tell, but somebody's going to get a surprise.
Candy says her husband doesn't do the stores.
Oh,
Brenda wants a regular one, she says.
Do what?
A regular stamp. Stickers. Stamp. Mm-hmm.
And everybody, all the girls across the pond want a round stamp.
Yeah, they want those round ones.
Give me that big dollar.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else is there? Brenda and Kitty Jan. Hello. I haven't seen you either in a while.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
You want Scotch tape? Oh, well, we'll just see what they got. And Brenda wants the regular, and Artful Esther. Hello. Good to see you. Dollar
Joyce
General
said she bought the watercolor paint and liked them.
Huh?
The watercolor paints.
Oh. Okay. I bought the watercolor paint.
I don't need any paint.
I know she gets mad when I buy her paint.
The Dollar Tree paint.
I haven't bought you paint in probably 6 months.
Well, I still have some.
Yeah.
No, the last time you bought me some of that Dollar Tree paint, it was prime, and it was a type of paint, yeah. And it I don't care for it.
Oh, she says one's in the palette.
She's talking about the little watercolor set with the rainbow palettes.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like the little paint sets, the little.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those little watercolor things.
I got you.
But I've got plenty of watercolor. Do they have colored pencils? I bet they do. I would think they would have an 8-pack of pencils.
I don't know. They've changed stuff so much that these other companies are coming in and doing things different.
Oh, they go through spurts.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
I must have cut something on here that's sticky because the paper sticks a little bit.
I wasn't forgetting you.
Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? Ooh. So for those
Are
of
you still there,
y'all,
Margaret?
for those of you, is Margaret here? I
She
didn't.
was here right when I walked out a while
Oh,
ago.
hi Margaret.
Yeah,
Hi, honey.
I just wanted to. That's that.
Yep,
Yep.
she's here.
Okay, because I was going to say
Um,
I didn't
good
want
to
to miss
see
her.
everybody. Good to see you. So I've decided that I needed another doll book. I needed a doll book.
Doll book
I got all these dresses.
like that.
I've got plenty of book dresses, and I'm making a book. I'm
Oh,
going to make my own little book.
oh, you will cut them out and then
I'm going to
put your.
sort of cut them out. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's,
You give me an idea. I could cut them out.
yeah, you could. Just sleeve them. Them's got
Ooh.
short sleeves anyway. Sleeveless.
So I'm
There's
trimming them
Margaret.
up.
Hello, Margaret. I
Goldie
was
lives.
walking out right when you put on got on a few minutes ago. Yeah, had to bring the mail back in.
And I was going to ask you this the other day about what's the status of my new mailbox? Did you say you have a mailbox in the garage
Yeah, I
that's
do have one.
extra?
Yeah, you need me to go ahead and.
I need it so I can paint it and put and change out our mailbox. We have a mailbox, and I painted. Remember who was here when I painted the mailbox the last time, and I put the beach kitties, the kitty cats on
Where
it.
you
And
gonna put them on this time?
well, I'll have to ask. I have to
Mm.
ask the kids in here and see
Oh,
what they all
I was
want.
just gonna say that would be a good
We're going to decide,
figure out somebody win
see what we can come
the
up with.
choice.
And I paint both sides of it,
Yeah.
but it's lasted a long time. I'll have to go to my.
Well,
I
you
need to.
did a real good job, but I couldn't figure out why the one side you painted looking at what you had, and on the other side you put the back side of them.
He's making things up, guys.
I'm making a joke. That's supposed to be a joke,
He's making a
girls.
joke. The backside. Well, they were looking one way, and I
Yeah,
wanted to, you know,
it's like a
high and by.
yeah, I'm by.
It's a
There you
high and
go.
by mailbox. No, I did not do that, but
I know.
he was just trying to goof off.
I'm pulling your leg.
So here's going to be my coverlet.
That is a cute cover. I like it. Hey,
It's a paper.
where'd you get
So
that?
it's scrapbooking paper that I have in my possession, and I believe
That
this
is,
might be a Tim Holtz piece.
isn't it?
It might be. I've got
That's
some. I got some of his
cute.
paper. But anyway, they're going to go in here. But this is going to be where I fold. We'll fold this side, and then we'll put it in the book.
I've got that. I still got that good, that real nice old time 1920s, 1916 um, car picture. It's under glass and everything, but
You got some old
it's
pictures that would go with that paper
yeah, it's kind of that
era.
era.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
And I just got another bright idea.
there's
See, these are going
Goldie.
to go in here like this.
And
I think I'm going to staple it in.
Susan.
That'll be fast and
Wow.
easy.
Well, I tell you what, Goldie, I'll send. I could send it to you airmail, and it'd only be instead of 45 minutes away from you, it'd be 23 and a half. I'm funny today for some reason.
I don't know what's gotten into him, guys.
I don't know.
You'll have to help me later.
Okay. Well, I'm leaving
All right.
on the first train.
First train to Georgia. Hi, Carol, Brenda A., and Margaret, and Juju. Hello, everybody coming in. I'm sorry if I've missed you, but we're making a doll book, and I'm just now getting ready to staple it in. I'm going to staple it in, and hopefully they're not too close to the center. Some of them might be, but we'll just wing it. So here's my stapler. I'm going to go straight in, and I want to staple it from the outside because I want the sharp things to go inside in the back, not on the outside where my hands will rake across it. So I gotta flip this over. But before I do, I'm going to hold it down real tight and see if I can paper clip it down and then flip it over, and I'm going to staple it right there on this fold, which is that fold right there. So now I get to flip it over, and I'm going to do it blindly. I'm going to be blinded here, but I'm going to just probably do it 4 times. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. And look at that. They did just fine on this side. And they're laying flat, but I didn't want those openings on the back side. These are flipped, instead of going inward, they're going outward. This stapler will do several different ways of stapling. Uh, but anyway, that's the book. And I can take this off now. And I can put that over there. And then here's our book. So what I want to do now is just do a little quick flippy. Just a little quick flippy. We might do some decorating on this book. So there is one girl, and I'm leaving the top and the bottom trimmings from the book. I'm just going to leave them on for now. I don't think I have to cut them off since I'm consistent with everybody. So there's that one. She looks good. She looks good. Shoot, I missed your butterfly wing. Maybe I can draw it over here. See, this one got short. I didn't cut this one out the same, and it didn't get all the way out here. But that's okay. We're not going to fret over it. It's okay. I think there's another butterfly in here. And then this lady has roses in her train. She's got like a train, a dress train out behind her. Isn't that pretty? Here's the other butterfly. So we did all right. We got one good one. And this little girl here, I think she is cute as a button. So, but my plan is to color these with gel pens or some of my other markers and colored pencils and things. And I am going to take and put a protector in the back, on the back side of this. So when I color, it won't go through the and bleed to the next page. So this will be my protector. So I'll just cut this off. Jennifer said she's going to try uh, she's going to try to color all of these ladies. Well, every time I start one, I'll take a picture of it for you. And then, because I lost count. I think there was 8. So I'm going to go by 6.5. 12 by 6.5. And then this piece of paper is going to be my protector page. Thinking ahead. my protector page in behind each page, like this. That way it won't bleed to the next page. So that's going to have a protector. So we got that. We got some dresses out. And I've got another dress book that I wanted to look at. I think I had some pictures in the front of it. I'm having a craft lens over here that I need to stop. Stop it from crafter latching on me. There's got to be another method to do this for my desk. I've got to work on that. So here's another dress book, and this is its protector page, so I can put it behind each page as I color. And that's not the book that I thought I had some in. But I tell you, I'm having really a lot of fun with all of these that Margaret sent me. She did good. And I think I've got one more. This is the one that I think this is the one that I want. This one here. And here's the one. Here's the dolls that I made. So I made these dolls the other day, a week or so ago, and I need to color. She's got on a see-through sleeve on her arms, like a netting type of fabric, and then I want to shade her legs on her. That's cute. And then I was going to do some zentangling on this doll. She's got shoes and a head. She's got a bow in her hair already. And this little girl's got some flowers. She's got a little hat. She's got her a little pillbox hat. So here's another dress that I had pointed out to do again. There's another butterfly. And then I've got these girls, these faces here. I thought maybe this girl would look good behind one of these dresses. Let's put this back there. Let's put her, rehearse her. I don't think that one is good enough. And then this one's already got a head. And then I've got one of these dresses. If I had both of her shoulders, I could put her in here. I still could. I could try it. So what I want to do is I probably will just be cutting this one out because it's like on top. And then I don't know that I can use this one unless I put something here as a decoration, like there'll be something there. I'll have to find that perfect something to go there. So here is this little girl's dress. And then I can put a real ribbon hanging down on top of this dress to go with the ribbon there. That'll be fun. Okay. Then we're going to go up. And then this one's going to have straps on her top of her dress. And she's got a bouquet of flowers. And I'm just going to cut that out real, just circle that for a moment. And I'll fussy cut that out in a minute. So there's that. I'm going to save the other dress. And then all I have to do is think of something to go right here, a picture of something that's uh, standing beside her. It might be a chair, or maybe somebody else is standing there, or something put there. And I will cut the rest of that out later. But something will be standing here to hide this little corner of the dress that I had to take off. So that'll be for another day. And then this one, I was thinking of her. See, this would be her straps. I'm going to try it. I think she might be on the bigger side of it, but I think it'll be cute. So what I'm going to do first is pretend I see her shoulders. And I'll just get a pin here. And her neck is going to come down, and her shoulder is going to come down to here, behind all of this decoration, something like that. And then I'll have to add an arm, a real arm for her. But I'm going to try this like this. And then I'm going to start cutting on her hair a little bit. Is everybody doing okay? And do a little something with her hair. Something like this. How's that for some of her hair? Oh, Sharon says I could cut that one of the straps off. Okay. And make it look like it's going under. And I can still decorate and put, maybe I'll put some more flowers on top of her. There's a lot of leaves on here. And I'm going to just cut it down like this. But this is going to be underneath her dress. And I tell you, I'm I'm not totally against it, but there are so many people getting tattoos. This is her tattoo under her dress. This could be her tattoo. And and Sharon said I could probably cut that one off. I could cut them both off and make it that way and put it up here. And oh, that might be the trick to do too. Let's try that. I just folded them down. I could go ahead and put this on her this way, and she still has her shoulders showing. And I can make her arm. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll just pull it up this way instead of using the shoulder straps. I think I like it better. Either way is good. Angie said she's doing great. I believe it. I can believe it. So I'm going to get my glue stick. And oh, Dana's here. Hi, Dana. Dana and Becca have been streaming all day long. They were streaming when I woke up at 1:30. And I'm just putting a little bit up here, not a whole lot, just on the top of that to go around her. And this little girl, I think she's Oriental. I think she's Oriental. Japanish. So there. I think that looks cool. And I do want to get another arm and put another arm on her. So I love it. And somebody sent me all these decoupage papers. I know Margaret sent me some, and I believe somebody else sent me some of these papers, and I can't remember. So thank you for allowing me to use this in my art. I love it. So now all we got to do is arms and legs. So I don't think I'm going to be needing any of this, the rest of this page. There's like a koi fish back there, and I've got another one. Anyway, so that's pretty. And see, I could put something like this on the front of the book. Just have to find the rest of her. Her shoes, and then I could put a piece of ribbon right here, a little piece of satin ribbon or velvet, something that'll match her dress. And then I'll do her flower. I'll fussy cut her flowers out. So this will be the front of my book. Isn't that awesome? Oh, Angie always feels better when she's with us. I do too. I do too. I feel better when I'm with you guys. See, I got another one. And then I have some stickers that kind of match. And I thought maybe these would look good, uh, on one of these girls. But she's kind of laying down. They're with her head down, like she's asleep. But it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be so bad. It would fit right there on that page. And I can't wait to get to the cover. I got to use some of the dresses in the book before I steal the cover. But I'm going to steal the cover on each one of these because the paper is thicker. It's thicker than cardstock. So I'm just gonna be bold. I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to have lots of support from you guys, right? So I think I want to cut some of this off in that direction. And it's like, well, she's looking down. She's looking down. And I'm just going to do it. I did it on top of a sticker sheet. No, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I knew I put that girl down there, but I didn't think she slid over like that. That silicone clear is clear. It's real clear. So there it goes. There it goes. So I got to put something up here to catch the top of her head, but it just barely does. And all I have to do is put a piece of black paper behind there, like this. Come on, Beth, you can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it, Beth. Come on. You got this. So what I'm going to do there is just until I decide what I want to do, I've got the top of her head there. If I need to trim it out. All right. Gotta save that black paper now, I'm telling you. It's amazing the things that we get to do with that black paper. So, anyway, there's that. I love it. I love them both. And so I have to find arms for her. And her dress goes all the way down to the floor and then some. So you're not gonna see her shoes. She's not gonna have these shoes. But that's going to be. I love that. So okay. So how's everybody in the chat room? Did I miss anybody? Carol, Esther. That's right. Okay. Now, so let's work on some armies now. Let's get some arms going on here. Oh, I also I think maybe I can do it right now. I'll take a little break from the dolls since I've been hot and heavy in it. But what I would like to do is get my my drawing book wherever it is. It's over here. Okay, let me get my uh, book and I'll go over the hidden paperclip uh, swap that we're getting ready to do. We're going to do the hidden paperclip swap for next month, and I can show you how to do your paper clips if you need me. If you don't need me to, I will move on and just take names. So does anybody? Hi Tucker. Hi Trudy. Trudy Tucker. Come on in. We'll we'll talk to you. So I had a little spill on my desk today. I don't know why, but I had my water bottle out from its holder and all my paint water spilled out onto the desk. Oops. So we got a little bit of we were baptized today with some of my paint water. And I got a lot of stuff wet, but it'll all dry. So anyway, here's what we did the other night on Thursday with Juju. I need to write that on there with Juju. Painting with Juju. She was a guest. So I have guests on every now and then. And if you stream and you would like to be part of my stream one night, I would love to have you on as a guest. I've got so much, I've only got 20 hours of free time with StreamYard, and now I'm going to have to go with WeStream. There's another StreamYard. There's a StreamYard and a WeStream, and I'm going to have to figure out how to use it. But I will. And but this is for our hidden paper clip trade. We do trades once a month, and and we don't have to have these out until April the 15th. And the hidden paper clip can can be any way that you want to make it, and I can demo how to make a hidden paper clip. It's super, super, super easy. There's lots of ways to do them. You can do them any way you want. And then Cindy thinks that Restream is easier. Okay. And how many hours do you get on that with guests? Um, So this is the way I do my hidden paper clips. Brenda wants 4 people. Okay, Brenda. 4 names. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will give you your names later on at the end of the month. So you've got to make 8 hidden paper clips, 2 per person, 2 per envelope. Cindy has no clue. Okay, I'll look into that. I think Becca has done it, and she's a little more techier than I am. But this is the easiest way to do a hidden paper clip. You get you a pretty piece of paper, okay, and you fold it in half, and you put your paper clip on there. This is the back, the inside of the paper clip. You're going to take the front flap and fold it up, and you can fold it up even to the top of the paper clip, or you can fold it up a little bit further and have it overlap that edge like that. And then you're going to glue that together, okay? And that is the front of the paper clip. And I'll go ahead and add a little bit of glue to it. So I want to, now if you want to make a pocket, you can. You can make a pocket if you want to. And so I'm going to glue that down. And then I'm going to glue my little flap down. Now, it's up to you if you want to put the flap on. There's no right or wrong. No right or wrong in how you make your paper clip, your hidden paper clip. So then that's the front. And then the back, you're going to just fold it up to the top and glue it down like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the top and glue that down. And then you can decorate, okay? And that's all you have to do. That is your hidden paper clip. You take, and there's a little space right here, and that's where you put it onto your page. And there's your hidden paper clip. And you can decorate. You can add a pocket to this. You can put some bling on it. You can decorate it. Add a piece of lace. Add a piece of fabric. You can write somebody's name on there. You can do anything you want to that paper clip. Okay, that's your paper clip. So you need 2 of them per person that you're trading with. And then here is one that I did over here, and it's out of some brown paper. I've got a pocket in the back. I've got a little piece of ribbon on the front for a little tassel on the top, and the paper clips in the middle. The paper clips in the middle, and I got another pocket in the front, and then I put a little piece of lace and a key, and it goes onto your paper just like that. That's your hidden paper clip. Doesn't that look cute? This is the one we just made, and it goes on just like that, and it just needs a little bit more decoration, and it's all ready to go. Here's another one that I made. I made it rounded on the bottom and the back with a little pocket and a sticker, a little piece of lace. On the front, there's another pocket with some paper in there. I decorated it with some ribbon and some love. And that is cute. Then I just outlined the edges of it, and that's all you need. It's cute as could be. Put a stamp on the back. So there's another hidden paper clip, and it slips on your page like that. So yeah, I think the pocket ones are the cutest. But these, but still, I just made these real fast in front of you just for fun, just for fun. So you can do shapes. I was trying to do a heart, but my paper clip got in the way. but but give it a try. See what you can make, and let me know if you want to be in the trade. Uh, when I give out names, then it'll be closed. So I'm going to wait to the end of the month before I close the trade. So it'll start January. It'll start on April the 1st, maybe. Maybe. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna move on, and I'm going to get a page ready for tonight. And we might. I've got a page to something to paint. I thought we might paint tonight, and I've got a doggy that we're going to paint. And I don't remember what I was wanting out of this drawer earlier. I was wanting something out of this drawer. And I'm down to the bottom of it, but I can't remember now what it was. But anyway, this is good. Oh, arms. So now I'm back to the arms. Dolls and arms. I'm going to put this book back up. Like that. And we'll get a magazine or so. Let's find if I can find a catalog, I might be able to find some arms. There's Travelers. And there is there's one there. What's that one? Magazine. So I'm looking for a dress magazine. They have more girls in it, more arms. See if I can find one. Paula watches, zentangles. There's an olive. There's a new Smyrna. I got wigs. AARP. Come on, I know I got one up here. I need a woman within. A Woman Within magazine. I might have to uh, check my subscription on it. That's a free catalog that I usually get. Birds, sports. Okay, I can't find one. Gotta sit down a minute. I'll keep looking. We'll uh, we'll move on to the coloring of the dress. And I have this on my desk. I think this came to me in some, either in a, a, a sale that I bought off of. Somebody sold a sale, or somebody sent me this little doily, and I had it in the bedroom. And I thought, I'm going to bring that into here. And wouldn't this look good on my doll book? I could put half of it on the front and half of it on the back, and then I can glue my doll down on top or underneath it. Y'all have to tell me if it should go on top or underneath the doily. So I'll go ahead and color her dress. And I've got my colored pencils over here. So let's try doing a little bit of decorating this dress a little bit. We're going to give her a little blue dress. And this is Prismacolor pencils. Like that. Okay. So I'm thinking of a little bit different shade down below. And this is underneath her trimmings. Like that. Just outline it. I'm just making it up as I go. Don't you dare think I know what I'm doing. I don't. I really don't. I make it all up and as I go. I do. And that's the best way to art. So if you ever think you're procrastinating, just go ahead and start and give it a try because you'll find out that it'll all come out to the good. So now I got to find a little ribbon to go out from her bouquet. It could be from her belt. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do a few of these on her belt. And then we'll get another shade. This is Frantic Blue. And it's a number 903. See if I can find another one that's this is a different brand. Let's try see if I can find one that's this is 903. This is the same color as that one. I've got two sets of these Prismacolors over here. I do. I have two sets of them. One's a little set. I think I bought it for my mom. And then I think I got custody of all her coloring. Now see this one's 903. This one's 904. Uh, Blue Claire. And it's lighter, but it's next to this blue. So I'm thinking it's going to be close to the shade. So I'm going to accent the bottom of her dress with this pencil. Like that. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. And something else that I can do is if I were to take this flower and make a copy of just this part of the flower, and maybe make 2 copies of it, and they'll all fit on top of this one. But I'll cut them out, fussy cut them out, and then I'll glue one layer on, and I can use puffy stickers in between the layers, and then it'll look like it's 3D. And then I'll do another third layer on top of that one. So it's it's a technique I learned when I was a child. I had this little card, and it was a holly hobble doll, and it was a card, and there was one card for the back. Then there was a middle card, and you cut out some of the things on it separate. And then there was a third card, and you cut things out on it, and it was separate. And you put these little puffy dots on the back of those little pieces that you cut out, and you made it 3D. And then I framed it. It was framed, and my mom put it on the wall. She did. Right before you go into the kitchen, my little Holly Hobble. She was proud of all of us kids. She was. She was a good mama. So this is going to be the bottom of her dress, and it's a little bit lighter, but it's supposed to blend. So Candy's being careful. She hurt her arm. Goodness, Candy. I don't know what she did, but please be careful. Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. Are you getting any bad weather, Kathy? That storm is heading your way. It might not get to you before tonight, but it's over Nashville now. I'll show you my map here. I got a map on my phone. So this is good. Blending that in. Angie's, I know you are, Angie. Did you get any storms today? Did you get any rain? So there's her dress. I'm more fussy cut this back out too. What can he say? Oh, she's got burns on both arms. Oh wow, I got a message. I got a message from our Stacy. She sent me a message. She still lives up north. She still lives up north. She was in Florida. Now she's up north. And I can't wait for her to get back online. A message of the day. Woo. I That's okay. We won't worry about that. So here is my radar. And I live in Florida. And here's where all of the storms are going right now. It passed St. Louis, and it's right now over Knoxville and Nashville. Angie, you should be getting rain. Yes, Angie should be getting rain. They've had some. They've had I don't know how many tornado sightings just today. This has been going on since yesterday. But right here's Nashville. You're right underneath here. And let's see if I can. There's Lexington, Kentucky, and Kathy lives over here close to Charleston. And right now, she's not getting anything. And I don't know if she will tonight or not. And Teresa, it's right over top of you. Is it over top of you right now? Montgomery, Birmingham. It's right over top of Teresa right now as we speak. And they're moving fast. So if you have rain going on right now, please take a note, see if it's thundering. Right now, there doesn't seem to be too many thunder boomers. But this little orange area, that orange and red is thunderstorms. And that's real, real hard. And that's right over top of Teresa right now. So Teresa, take cover. So I've been watching it. Okay, so there's your weather report. Yeah, they got flash floods going on too. Okay, I'm gonna go right back up here and look for my catalog again. I know I have another woman's catalog, and it is possible that I've used them all up, you know. But I've got some more magazines up here. So let me look at these real quick. I've got Nicky Knacks, dime stores, watches. Oh, there's one. I knew I would find it. This is what I want. I just needed to look over one more one more book and I would have found it. I gave up too quick. So anyway, I glued something down on this and cut it out. And see, like here's an arm. Here's a pair of shoes. I'd like to have some feet in it. So let's see what I can find. There's some feet. And if they're crossed, it won't matter because when you cut them out, you can uncross them. I'm going to take her feet. Uh-huh. Yeah, she might be standing there with her feet crossed anyway. What is it? Always cross your legs at the ankle, girls. At the ankle is the proper way to cross your legs. So I've got some feet. Let's see what they look like on my girl. So there they are, and I'm going to put them on some black paper. And I can leave them crossed or I can uncross them. And I'm going to get this piece of paper here, and I can glue all of her on, or part of her on this black. Start with just the legs. So I don't mind either way. Let her cross her legs. We won't mind a bit. So let's put this down. And now we'll put this down. I like her head. She looks so cute. And she's standing there with her legs. She's posing. She's just posing. And so then I can take this and cut her feet out again. Like that. And then again over here on this side. Do a little fussy cussing cutting. Fussy cutting. But it's going to look so cute when it gets done. She's on the runway, on the runway, and that's how they walk. They walk like this when they walk. That's what it is. She's on the model runway. So I've got that black that's going to keep her strength, and it'll keep it from bending so much. So now she's going to fit perfectly on the front of my book, and we just need to decide if we want this doily, if we want it on top of her or her on top of. I think I'm going to put the doily on top because you can see through the doily, and it's going to cover her bouquet a little bit, but you can see the bouquet through the lace. So I think I'm going to put her down first. So I've got to find some arms first. Look for some arms. We can take the right arm of this one and the left arm off of this one. It's the same girl. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know but us. Like that. So is it going to come out from under there where she's got these flowers in the crook of her arm? So going to go under the flowers. Yeah. And then this one, let's get it. So I always cut a little extra on the end of the arm so that I can have enough to glue underneath the piece. I want to leave, I want to be able to put this arm underneath here, and she's got a blue outfit on, so the blue matches. So this can go like this, and she could have this hand over top of this hand, and she could be like this, and she's holding her flowers in the crook of her arm. So I'm going to cut her wrist, cut it off at her wrist, and I'm going to fussy cut these flowers a little bit on top of her dress so that her hand can come out under the flowers. And it will match the direction of her arm. That makes sense? Am I making any sense at all? So this is going to raise up, and her hand's going to come out like this, and then this is going to attach to this arm, and she's going to come down and maybe put her hand over top of this hand, or vice versa. So don't you think that kind of looks normal? That section? I do. And she's got a blue outfit on, so it matches. It's going to match. And I think that's how I'm going to do it. So let me go ahead and fussy cut this bouquet out. And then, is Brian in here? Brian, are you okay? Have you had any bad weather? Mississippi? He's in Mississippi. I think it's out of Mississippi. I've been watching the weather, Brian. Brian, do you want to play? You want to do the hidden paperclip swap? He plays. He likes to play, make things. It was kind of bad earlier. Okay. Well, it flew by you. There were some really bad tornadoes in Mississippi earlier today. Been thinking about you. It's gone past you now, isn't it? Good, good, Brian. Okay. I'm a cussy fussing this one out. This one's hard. I want to get all of the leaves that's in the picture, and my hands are shaking. It's shaking a little bit. All right, that's good. That one's out. Let's try. Let's try this one now. And we'll get this one like that. And I got a little bit more right here. It's very fiddly, I might say. Very fiddly. But it's going to look cute on the front of our doll book. Okay. All right. So let's color the bouquet. And I don't know why, but I was going with yellow, shades of yellow. Anybody else complain about that? Is yellow okay? Hi, Donna. She's on mute. Hi, Donna. She lives up in Virginia. She might be getting some of this bad weather too tonight. So, really, just all but the leaves, I can just color it all in yellow. And then I'll get a green for the leaves. I think that's a leaf. They're like buttercups. Okay. And the rest looks like they're leaves. So I got another yellow. I don't know if it's the same shade. 916. They're the same. They're the same color. So I can get maybe a little orange and just do a little bit around maybe the center and some of the highlights of the flower here and there, just to give it a little bit of color like that. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell or not. Now don't lose her arms, whatever you do. I've lost one of her arms. Oh, gosh. Here it is. So there's my little flowers. And then I'm going to get a green one. And sometimes you can put a little pink on that orange, on the yellow, and it'll turn it to orange. It's like a blush. It's like a blush. Like that. And I used a little peachy color. Yellow clay, vermellum. Vermellum. It's a vermellum. Now I want to do the greens. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'll do it all in one shade real fast. And then I'll get another shade and accent the leaves. And do the blending thing, which is my favorite thing to do. We could put a little bit of green down in here. Little greenage. And our little girl here, she's got tattoos, but we're not going to judge her. She's got a few tattoos, and but she still makes a pretty model. So there's a darker green to highlight some of it, the folds and the lines. the tips and the pieces down inside. And I'm just sporadically putting the green in. Then I can go with another green and maybe use something like this. This is called VERT Frantic. Vert Frantic. And it's got a little bit of a blue tint. And we're going to put it on there. Yeah. Okay. I think that covers the greens. I like it. Get down here in the middle of these dark areas. Sometimes I can see better on the screen than in my real eyes. Oh, Brian's mom and dad, um, they still have Brian's dog. There's two of them. Oh, he sent you a short video of the front yard. Okay, Brian, would you care? Would you care to take a picture of your dogs when they come and post them in our Facebook group? I would love to see your labs. I would love to see them. Asking for a friend. Would you? Could you? Huh? Huh? Would love it if you could. If you can remember. I'm still ripping up wet paper under my desk. I got everything wet earlier. 3 Labradors and a Jake. Oh, a pit bull mix. Okay. Well, they're cute. They're pretty dogs. Those pit bulls mixes, I think they're prettier than the pit bulls. So all I have left is to glue this down. I'm going to glue it down next. Found one arm. Where's the other arm? Here it is. Okay. So this one's going to go underneath her bouquet. And this one's going to come down. And I could trim these up just a little bit more. Get her fingers showing a little bit. Post a pic of Jake in the group. Okay. Okay, thanks. Oh, shoot. I nipped her finger off. Well, you can't really notice it. I better quit. I was trying to trim her fingers out, but I'm going to have to quit because I'm not doing a good job. She's missing the tip of her finger. Oopsie. So I'm going to put her there. And then this one's going to come down here. I could put her finger over top of her hand. Oh, that's good. Can't even tell that I nipped it. Okay, so let me glue these down just like that. I ripped her arm. My goodness, she's going to be black and blue before I finish her. Black and blue, I tell you. So we could do this way or this way. Let's try this. Put that finger on top of that hand. And we'll just squish it down and see if, just take it. Just take it like that. So I'll just glue this down a little bit on the back. Like that. So there's her hand. And she's got her flowers. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue her down onto the book before I rip something else off. Okay. Come on, Beth. You can do this. You can do it. Okay, I'm putting her down. And I think I'll go over her dress again. So anyway, I like it. Get her down real good. I might put a varnish over her so that her nothing will fly away. And then I've got this to put on, and I'm wondering what I should put it on with. I think I'm going to, believe it or not, I think I'm going to use some of my Yes paste to put it on with. You see, the flowers show through. And I think I want to do a little another shade of blue on top of her. Like that. And if you don't push real hard on your pencils, you can put several layers of this Prisma pencil on top of your pencils. You can do several layers because I'm not burnishing it. And as long as I stay as light as I am, I might be able to go over top of this blue with yet another shade of blue. And it'll change the whole dress, uh, make it more vibrant. And I tell you, another color on top of this would be like a turquoisey green, some kind of a green, not grass green, but a an ocean green, sea foamy green on top of this. I love the blue greens. I think that's kind of my new favorite color. So let's see if I can find a blend that's too green. Let's try this one again. I think that's what I had on there. I think this is the original. Put it back on top. Okay, so there's our girl. Okay, that's good enough. So to get this to go down, to lay down flat, I'm thinking yes paste. And I can put it a little bit down over her hands or above her hands. Does anybody have a preference? Hi, hi, Belinda. Is chat slowed down a little bit? Uh, um, anything else going on, Esther? Uh, okay, so um, it's a doily. What should I use above the hands? Okay, what should I use to glue the doily down with? I don't think a glue gun is good. You can see the flowers underneath, so that's good. Uh, Something like a thickness like a yes paste. So I could try the white glue, and then I'll just have to do one at a time. Esther says, "Don't cover the flowers." Well, where am I going to put the doily? The glitter glue. I don't know if I've got any more glitter glue. I gave all my glitter glue to Becca. Tacky glue. Belinda's idea. Use part of the doily at the part of her dress. If I do it this way, it's squared, okay, and it just sort of touches her, and then the rest of it will be on the back of the book. Most of it will be on the back, like that. So I kind of like that. And I like it on the dress. Don't get me wrong, but I'd have to cut it, to fit the rest of the page, or you won't be able to see the bottom of her. I could put it on at the bottom. I can do that. Uh, yeah, we could do that. So at the bottom of her skirt, I could cut the I could cut most of the doily up, and it would be like this much of it cut off, and this would be cut off like this. So yeah, it does. It looks good folded over. And if I put it on the below the flowers, I'm going to cover her hands, or I could cut that little tip off and not cover. Then that way you could see the flowers and her hands. And I can cut this part off of the doily, and I'd have to make sure I sew it, and then the back would be like this on the diagonal. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do it that way. So, and I can do it this way. I don't have to leave it closed. So if I do it this way and then fold this one back or under, it'll be under. There is a front and back to this. And I can just put this in there like that. And this is the fold line of the book. To sew it, not see it. Sew it, sew it back instead of cut it back. I could just glue it back. It's not very thick. Okay, so I think this is going to be the winner right here. And I think I'm going to, uh, I do have some pixie spray. That'll help. And I know I've got tons of glue up here. I got some other glitter glue, and I've got some medium. I've got some medium, which is it's a matte varnish gloss, medium, and I've got matte fluid medium. Is that the same as glue? Is this the same as glue? So this is the back side, and this is the front side of the book. I've got it flipped open. The glue will keep it from raveling. Okay. I think I think this is thin too. I think it's thinner than my glue all. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just pretend we know what we're doing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend. So I'm going to put this down here. It keeps closing up on me here. just going to do this on the back of the, and this one looks like it might be frayed. I'm going to put this one, glue this one there. Let's try that. All right, I got some glue on here. It's a sticky situation. Then I'm going to flip it over. Just like that. And I'm going to let this sit and let it dry. And we'll let it dry first. The first layer of drying of the glue. And then when it dries, I'll finish tacking it, gluing it down. I don't think I have any tacky glue. I've used all my tacky glue up. I might have some up there. You're right. Tacky glue would have worked. Well, Elmer's glue is going to work too. And I'm just going to leave it like that and let it dry. Uh, and it's real. It's got globs. And so there we go. That's what I'm going to do. And I finished with, I'm going to put this catalog, the rest of this catalog in my book, my other dress book over here. And I like the, it's Woman Within catalog. It's a free catalog. If you need a woman's catalog, I like it. And I'm going to keep it over here in the dress book because that's where I'll be using all the heads and the arms and the legs. So, and there. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, let's go and put my blue pencils up over here. There's my, put that away. Put the lid on my glue stick. Okay. Now, I'm going to get our book, our dog out, and I'll show you the dog I'm going to paint tonight. We're going to paint a puppy dog, and I'll go ahead and post it in the group. So we're going to post it in the Facebook group. That's what we're going to do. So there he is. So first thing I'm going to do is paint the background of my page. So they have a turquoisey color on the background, and I've got this color, and I think it matches that pretty good. It's mint green. It was meant to be. And that's probably way too much paint. I know. But we'll smooth it out and see. Okay. Okay. Barely had enough. And I can go over it again after we paint the dog. And do some different things for the background. I've been known to do like a print. Oh, I could use a stencil. Let's use a stencil. And I just found my other big stencils, and they're right down here somewhere. See if I can find them. I think these are stencils. I think. Got too much stuff in this room. Too much to use. These are paper stencils. I have no idea where they came from. But I think we should use them. So let's see which one I want. I want that one there. Let me get in here. I've got, you can see these, and I'm looking for that one, this one here. The somebody gave me these or bought them for me or something of the t'other. And there's a starburst. I like that one too. Since it's the first one I found that I like, I'm going to take it. So these have all of these little things that have to come out of the stencils. I wish I had put a name on this, on where I got them from, and it could have been Dana, it could have been Becca, it could have been Joe. I'm not sure where I got them at. But they're by Art Minds, DIY Home, DIY Mason. Shaped and patterned stencils. Let's see on the back. Here's all the designs in here. I don't see a price. I have no clue where it come from. But that's what we're using. We're going to use this one, and I've got to poke out all of these uh, chads. These are called chads. Whenever you do a vote, when you vote and you have to use a punch to mark your ballot, and the things that are left over are called chads. So we're going to poke out all of the chads, and it's going to take me about 10 minutes to do this. So let's move it. Now these are paper stencils, so you have to be careful on how much paint, watery paint that you use, um, so you don't ruin your stencil. You could also put a layer of glue on it, like Mod Podge or something, or varnish, and it might protect the cardboard from tearing in the future and maybe be able to use it a few extra times. So it's not meant to last forever as we would like for everything to last. My grandmother was the worst. She got so mad when things tore or ripped or uh, just paper tear in her hands. She got so mad when her clothes wore out and she couldn't wear them anymore. It wasn't about the size; it was about the wear and tear of the clothing. She thought the clothing should last forever, and she was very. Uh, she would get so upset about her clothes, and uh, she was a Florida snowbird, and she was in Florida for probably 9 months out of the year, and then the rest of the time she was up north with us, where we lived in the summertime, and um, and she always had a different outfit for every day of the week, and she went to a senior citizens place down in Florida, and she was in North Hollywood, and that was above Miami Beach, but she was in North Miami Beach. And anyway, there was a lot of elderly down there, a lot of nursing homes, and a lot of senior citizen uh, centers. And she would go to this one place every day for lunch and stay most of the day. And she would get a snack if she went early enough, and she would get lunch and then maybe in the afternoon get a snack before she took the bus to go back home. And the bus that was a senior citizen bus that picked up her on the route to this senior center place. And I think it might have been a church, it might have been a Catholic church, but um, but anybody can go. Anybody could go, and and there was activities all day long, and she could play cards, she could uh, sit and talk, and whatever entertainment they had, she could do, and she liked playing cards. But uh, but they also had a thrift shop next door to the center. There was a thrift shop that she would get to go in and buy, and she could get an outfit for $1 or whatever. She would get a whole new outfit, and she got a lot of polyester clothes because back in the 70s that was very popular. And so she had every color of polyester pantsuit that you can imagine. She had it. I kid you not. And I color coded them and hang them up on the, and she would carry them back and forth from Florida to up to home, and I would have to unpack her bags and hang her clothes up in the closet, and then she could pick out what she wanted to wear, and get to them. I put the shirts and the pants together, and a lot of times she would have me put a pin, a brooch, or some kind of a little pin that matched the outfit. She would go ahead and put that on the lapel, and she would wear that brooch with that outfit every time she, wore that outfit until she changed the brooch. But she loved to, to wear something different every day. Every day she wore something different. And all summer long she had enough outfits that she didn't have to wear anything twice. But now, hanging out around the house, she would wear casual clothes and she would wear those over and over. But most of the time, if she went out, she had on a clean pantsuit that she wore, uh, that she had fixed print, hung up in her closet. And she would get mad if anything ever got a fray in it or got a hole in it or lost the stitches in the seams. She would sew it back up by hand. If there was any mending to do, she would mend it. She'd be proper. But if she had an old coat that was wool, and it got mothballs in it and holes, she would be so mad. She would be so mad, and she back in the day, in the, in the 20s, when she was young, wool was very popular to wear, especially up north, and having your overcoats and your sweaters and things made of wool was always a popular uh, type of clothing to wear back then. And in the 70s and 80s, it was like, yuck. Who wants to wear wool? And it was the old fashioned itchy wool. It wasn't the new wools. The new wool is the merino wool, which they hybrid that particular sheep to get the merino wool, and it's the softest and nicest wool to make an outfit with in clothing. But you always had some kind of an undershirt to wear with wool. But she would get so mad, and all of her closets would reek of mothballs, and she'd put it with whether it was polyester or wool. She would put mothballs in the bottom of her closets, um, cabinet. She had cabinet closets, and she everything smelled like mothballs. Ugh. And I'm really surprised she didn't get mothball poisoning. Now, somebody else, but not me, somebody else would use these chads and save them for something, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save them right in the bottom of this trash can. And they would be fiddly to use them. You could use them again if you wanted to, but we're not going to go there. Hi, Lori. Howdy do. Come on in. Good to see everybody. So, anyway, this is a stencil, and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And now, what color should I put on top of this color? Should I put something like this on top of it? Ooh, and I've got a sponge. Come on. Yeah, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Come on in. Have a seat. Prop your feet up. Slip them shoes off. Sit down and stay a while. Now this was the other sponge. Now you can take this. This is used the other day, and I'm going to try cutting the top of it off. And sometimes you can use it again if it doesn't uh, go to the wood. So I cut it off, but it's not going to be very good. It's not going to be very good. I'm going to have to get a new sponge, which is this one. So we're going to do this, and I do not have enough paint out. So let's just see what we get here. And I'm going to start up here. And I'm going to go all the way around the edge first with a heavy coat. And I'm losing a lot of ink on the stencil itself. But it's putting a good coat on the stencil so that if I use it again, it'll be harder, and it'll protect some of the stenciling. So here we go. See, I moved a little bit, but that's okay as long as I don't move it back. It'll be okay. I'll let that slide. But it shifted on me. So let's see if we can shift it back. Little hiccup, a little hiccup, just a little. Now I'm going to rub it a little bit. And see, the dog's going to be in the middle anyway. So I won't mind that. So there it is. Woohoo! Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like that. So now we're going to paint our puppy on top of it. It's 8 o'clock. Time to get cracking lacking. Let's get busy. So, hi, Tony. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So, anyway, I did post the puppy dog that we're going to use. Okay. I forgot what I was going to do. Let's see. Oh, I was going to show you the dog. Okay, here's the dog. We're going to do this one. If anybody wants to take a picture of the screen, and we're going to paint him on top. So there he is. He kind of looks like a little corgi with them big ears. So I'm going to use the heat gun just to make sure that's dry. Just a little hit there. And I'm going to use a magic marker. I'm brave today. I'm going to be brave. So it's a little wet over here. It's a little wet up there. Whoopsie. I will dry it again. How many of y'all like to watch paint dry? Let's take a tally. It's taking its sweet time. Does your kitty cat like me? What's his name? All right. So I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be brave. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to jump in with both feet. Big old rabbit ears is what he's got. Kind of going off over there. So we're going to give him his eyes. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. I am concentrating a little bit here. It looks like I'm going to do this in markers. I've got paint markers and Sharpies. I can do a layer of magic marker and paint. Good. We'll just see what we can do, what we can come up with. Oh, Joe's home. She's she's barking at Joe. Okay, there's that. And we've got some shadow up in here. My ink pen is stopped, so it's probably got paint in it, or I've worked it dry. But we've got this up in the ears, and I don't mind it being half and half because it's a good color for that. That's good. And we'll do the eyes a little bit here. Give them a little bandit look there. And then I'm going to have to get another shade. There's the start. And we're going to do his tongue in pink. That's the only thing that has color is his tongue. That's it. So I can use this one and this one. So I'm using a dark red first, and then I'll do a light, something lighter on top to give it a pinkish shade. But this will be like all the dark parts of the tongue. Like that. Then I've got a pink. You could also mix up some colors if you need to. So there's some like that. Okay. Then we've got some white. And these little tiny colors, you don't need a whole lot of the paint for the project, so I use it right out of the bottle. Now my red is not dry, so I didn't get that little piece on right. Let's try this one. Just a little highlight there on the tongue. Like that. And I will be using the white again, so I can leave it out. So I can probably go ahead and start using some of this, and I'll get a bigger brush. And there's some white here, and I'm just going to dab it on so we can sort of have some, looks like it's fur, imitation fur. And I'm going to leave it lumpy, textury. And some white up here, and white over here. A little more. So we're going to have some more black and gold. And we can always come back over and go on top of the white again if the blue is peeking through from the back. We can. We've got some white in the ears. Dab it on a little bit. And then some more down here. Is it coming together yet? Is it making sense? It'll be my dog when we get done. It won't be that dog. It'll be my dog. Whatever I choose for it to be. So I'm going to go all the way down to here with that. And then I'm going to get my little brush out. And finish that. And again, I can always come back over with the white, with more white if I need to. Well, there's Mr.
Who
Joe.
needed this?
What is it? Oh, okay. So, I'm going to get this little crest off. It came off the side of the bottle. It's a freeloader. We don't need it. And I do have uh, I have some gold. It's royal gold, as in um, colonial gold, uh, like uniform gold. It's a different shade of gold, and I'm looking for it, but I swear I don't see it. Come on, Beth. Where is it? Okay, I don't see it, but it's gold, and maybe I used it up. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Is this it? No, that's beige. But that might be good substitute. Let's see. Oh, here's a gold. But I want a yellowy gold. No, I don't want that shade. I want it more goldier. It's just not goldy enough, Goldie. It's got to be goldy. And let me see. Let me just see right here. There's a bronze. There's an espresso. Reddish brown. I think I'm going to go with bronze. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. This one's real gold. I'm going to put gold in for Goldie.
Gold for Goldie.
So this is a brand new bottle, so I got to get the cap off somehow. Okay. So let me get my paintbrush back, and I am going to use the real gold on some of my doggy. Right there. And right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's the new
he
stick.
bought Abby a new light.
Guess I'll take her out.
Yeah, I'll take her out and let her hop around in the yard.
That's not nice. You
Well,
just
that's what she does. She hops around like a deer. She jumps around. So a little gold over here. This is a real Goldie dog with real gold. Mm-hmm. dog's eyes are already blue, so I don't have to paint them again. So that's good. Oh my goodness, she's looking good. I guess we're going to have to name her Goldie. Is she going to be a little Goldilocks? Mm-hmm. Might have to give her some freckles. Little gold freckles. All right. That looks pretty good. Now, everybody knows I have to go through an ugly stage before I can get to a pretty stage. So if you think it looks funny or not quite right, that's because I'm not finished. I am not finished. It's going to take me a few more minutes to get this thing where it should be. Okay, we got enough gold up there, enough up there. And the ears, let's see, what other shades should I put up in there? I could put a little bit of pink up in the ears. Let's see if this will highlight anything. It's a pencil, a pink pencil. Put a little bit of pinkness in there. This one will show more. Yeah. Oh, what big ears you have. Better to hear you with, my dear. So, how about that? That looks pretty good. Little pink. Oh, and the mouth. Okay. Maybe a little, I don't know, pink on his nose. Okay, I think that looks pretty good for now, for the moment. Now I've got some more gold. Let's feather this one out. And he's got a little bit of gold down in here. Just a few spots that's left on the brush. And a little bit of maybe in the ends of this coat. Highlights. All right. I think that's enough gold for a few minutes. That's a pretty gold. I like that gold. It looks rich. He's looking so cute. Little Goldie. So I need the black back. Get back, black. Bring it back. So let's see what we can do with this brush. And we're just going to just do some painting like that. That's good. And the trick, I think, a lot of the tricks is layers, using your layers. Um, I think that's where the magic comes in. Especially if you want to do the feathering on the fur, make him fluffy fur. He just got a bath. Let's see here. Now, if I had put a taupey color in the background, it would have covered up all my little white marks. If you had any white marks. So that looks good. And I'm going to put another layer on there for sure. Little dab will do you. So there's that. Let's see. I'm going to go back into the white. Oh yeah, that looked good. That's good. I like that. Good. Good, 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 good. Blend. That was a good blend. Now, let's see. I think like that. And get the white back out. Okay. How's everybody doing? You guys doing okay in the chat? So I'm going to get the white back out. I can even use a little bit of this taupey color. Brand new bottle. How about that? How about, how about them apples? I'm going to get a little bit of this out. And this is a khaki. Uh, I'm just going to put a little bit of brown in here. And it's going to highlight a little bit. So we put that little khaki in there. Khaki. And just a little bit here, maybe. To, just to fluffy up a few things. It'll blend in real good. Okay. And I still want the white. So did I leave it out? We've got pearl white. Shall we use the pearl white? Let's use some of the pearl on top. That would be fun. So what I do with my paintbrush, I'm going to use this little paintbrush eyeliner, and I'm going to make some more fluffiness going downward to meet the lower part of his coat. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And we'll put a little bit of white on down in here as well, because he's like a calico, isn't he? Like a little calico puppy. He's probably 90% corgi. Mm-hmm. I bet he is. He's he's got a lot of corgi in him. So let's see. Does it need to be more fluffier? Need to go this direction. I feel like this is it's getting there, but it's not there yet. Hi, coloring petals. How you doing? How you doing tonight? And what I might do is I've been putting a couple layers on that. I'm gonna get another white. I'm gonna go back for to the original white and see if that'll help me some on that on this harsh line here. I don't want that hard line. It's too hard. Abby, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Behave, little girl. So I'm putting this brilliant white on top of the white pearl and see if it'll cover that line a little bit. I think it's working. Making it fluffy. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I like it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Let's make it look good. I think that looks all right. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Shall we quit while I'm ahead? And I want to do something in his mouth to make it look like you know, like make it look like the inside of a dog's mouth. And maybe what should we do? They just have black, but I'm thinking of a gray black. That's what I'm thinking about. Let's try this. I'm not liking that, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way the the dog grins. I can't do anything about it. Let me find the lid of this one here. So I'll go with a little bit of black, and maybe we can do something here. Do something here with this. Goodness. I jump, make me jump. All right, I think that's just the way it's going to be, right like that. Okay, that's it right there. All right, and look at the time. My heavens, I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. He looks really, really good. We'll put some of my paints away. I got some new paints out, so that means I've got to get some paints off of the rack and trade them out because my rack is full. It's full, I tell you. I'm sure I've got some doubles up there. I like him, you guys. I think he's kind of cute. Thank you, Goldie. Yeah, I think we did good. So what I'll do, here he is. I think it's just going to be just fine. We'll stamp the date on it, and we will mark him done. Take a picture of it, and I'll post him beside my the one in the on Facebook. Let's go back to Facebook and go down here and edit and do a photo. Next. Oh my gosh. Not too bad. He's a little bit heavy down here. He's gained a few pounds over the winter. But that he'll run that all off when he starts running. Yeah. I know it's not the same. The eyes are totally different. The tongue is totally different. But I did capture some of it. I have to say I captured some of it. And that's what it's all about. Just trying to do your best and and we had so much fun doing it. The hour went by so fast when I started it. So, guys, that's all I'm going to do tonight. I think between that and let me pick this up and I'll show you the doll book we started. And I'll put we got to use a new stencil. And this is almost dry. It's a little damp. But here is our our doll book. And here are some of the dolls in the doll book. and we will uh, we did the doll on the front. We did the doily on there, and it looks really nice. And it's dry. It's not dry all the way. So uh, yes, yes, petals. I'll get my color and my Zen out. So we're gonna let that dry some more. And the art of Zentangle is one of my favorite books now. I do like this too. This is Zentangle number 4. I don't know how many there are of these, but there's an 8, Zentangle 8, 7, and then these is the beauty of Zentangle and the joy of Zentangle. So these are designs, originals on this little pamphlet, and it's not a big book, but it's got a lot of Zentangles in it to go by. And then this book here, I love. I got it for $5 on the secondhand sales in used books. I got it March, and this is kind of like a workbook where you get to practice in the book. But I've been practicing it on, uh, on my projects. So we didn't get to this today, but I would have. But we did make the doll book, so we got a lot in. We got a lot of stuff done. But we've played with all of these, and I haven't done this one or this one yet, or this one. We haven't done anything on this page, but we've done some of the others, and we've done this one. I like this one. This one's really fun, and. And so this is the Zentangle, the art of Zentangle. And then we did this today, and we had a few pictures in here that we were going to play with, and I played with this one. um, Zentangled her dress. So we will be doing a lot some more Zentangling in the doll book. And so, and we've got enough dolls. I could probably put this with the Zentangle book and put her on the front page or something. And I could put her right there. That way, it's a good example. So let's just stick her down. Let's see if she'll stick. I don't mind covering up this page. I don't mind covering up that page. But we want to put one of our dolls in here. We just put dolls everywhere. So, yeah. So anyway, this is a pretty cool book. It's got a lot. It's got sections. There's red, yellow, blue, and green. I think all of the red is samples of doodlings, and then the yellow is whimsical tangling with creatures and sillies. So whimsical. I don't know. They've got these little lessons, and you get to practice in this book if you want to. There's some more. I want to learn how to do that one. That's what Dana says. It's really easy. She said it was easy. So, and then in the back, there's more designs to do, like mushrooms. And I'd like to do a bunch of these and cut them out and use them in my art. You know how Kim Fulton does Kim bits? Well, I'd like to make me a whole bunch of Kim bits and have them ready for my art. And something else we haven't done at all for this week was an index card. But look at all this. This is a silhouette tangle. They've got a lot of different, a lot of practice pages, which is really good. And there's poke leaf variations. Oh, here's that dragon air. Dragon air. Okay. And it shows you the first step is the black, the second step is the red, and then the third step is this red, and then this red. So this will be good. This will be a good page to do. It's 62. Anybody can remember 62? We'll do 62 if we can. And then here it is with doodling around it and making it into something. So that's really cool. So it goes from beginners to experience. And look at this. I love all that. I love that. We've got to do this. We'll do that one day too. And then here's the black and white of it. I can probably copy it if I want to copy the pattern, or I can try to draw it, which is something that I try to do. So here we are with the face and working around the busy face, working around the face to more experience. And then in the back, it's showing us how to make something, a mandala, showing you how to make mandalas out of paper, and then it's got doodling, and it's got patterns to doodle on. So yeah, it's a full book. It goes all the way to the last page. There's nothing wasted in here. There's a picture frame here. So nothing is wasted in this book. It goes from the very beginning to the very end. It's a full full 146 pages of Zentangle art. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all I'm going to do. So I will see you guys again. Um, Kim is not doing Sunday anymore, so I will not be on in the morning. I'll be back on Tuesday, and I'll see you all in the chat room somewhere else. So I'll see you soon. Good night.